Hi everyone, welcome to Tag You're It, where twice a month I touch you with motivation and inspiration, and you run after and touch someone else. Do you ever get a song stuck in your head? I've got that Don't Worry, Be Happy song in my head. You remember the lyrics. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. Everyone has a little trouble, but if you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Oh, round and round in my head. I guess it could be worse. It could be Lady Evil by Black Sabbath. Are you a worrier? I read somewhere that worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you busy, but you never get anywhere. Worry starts with a thought, which bumps into another thought, and before you know it, you've got this storm raging in your head, which totally zaps you of your energy. I remember reading a story about two monks that were walking back to the monastery. It had been raining, so there were lots of puddles, and they came upon a pretty young woman who couldn't cross the street because of the puddle. So the older monk walked over, lifted her up, walked her across, and set her back down, and continued on to the monastery. Well, later that night, the younger monk approached the older monk and said, we're monks, right? And we're not supposed to touch women. And the older monk said, "That's true, brother." And the younger monk said, "Well, how is it that you lifted that woman and carried her across?" The older monk just smiled, he kind of shook his head, and he said, I left her on the other side. It seems like, brother, you're still carrying her." How much worry do we carry in our lives? Do you have this kind of burden of too much weight to carry? I remember Dale Carnegie had some great advice. Live each day as if it's your last day. My goodness, if we did that, we would not spend time in worry. Me personally, I'm a worst case scenario thinker. I think, okay, what's the worst that can happen? Can I handle it? And if not, I put together a quick plan, then I never have to think about it again. But most importantly, we have to understand the health complications of carrying too much worry. A little bit of worry, a little bit of stress, that's fine. But too much worry will absolutely affect our health. So what's my advice to all of us this week? Don't worry, be happy. Tag, you're it.